Hello, welcome back to True for Amazing Podcast. I'm your host, Alicia, and today I want to talk about that sometimes if you don't have the success that you want, is because you are copying other people, or I will rephrase this, you are avoiding your own success because you are thinking you need to do what social media or the society tell you to think about the success, and it's for that you spend so much money on content, on offer, on strategy, on buying courses that is expensive and only focus on strategy, but you forgot who you are, and it's for that you are barely making $2,000 per month or €200 per month. I love this topic because I I did that. I remember that when I start my business, I was thinking that my life it was not fulfilled. It was not enough. And my coping mechanism, my way to avoid to face my emotion was by eating and spending time watching movie with romance and everything, because at the time I was in toxic relationship with I don't feel love, I don't feel fulfilled, and I don't be seen. So what I did is each time when I come back to work, I was facing my ex-boyfriend, and he was here looking at me and do nothing with me because he was in depression, and I don't feel seen. I was just here to pay the bill, and I didn't feel recognized and fulfilled and loved. And I was thinking, okay, I need to prove him that I am enough. So what I did is I tried to change myself to in the point that it was not working because he was not loving me. He was just maybe loving a version of me that I want to do, that he was not fulfilled. It was a mask, but it was just here to say that I was like, oh, I was wearing a mask for a guy that don't see my value, that don't do the same thing for me. And each time that I want to ask for affection, he was not showing up. And what I do to avoid that, it was eating and binging a lot of TV. So when I come back to home with a job that I hate, what I did is always go to the supermarket. I remember buy crisps, chips in French, um, soda, ice cream, and eat. I am eating, watching TV, and my ex-boyfriend complaining that we do nothing, that I am gaining weight, that I just binging TV. But in reality, it was that my avoiding, that I was like no facing that I was not happy, because what I saw on TV was when you have a boyfriend you need to be this, but in reality I don't have that. So to avoid to face reality what is not happening in my life, I was avoiding what I do. And to do the comparison with my journey on entrepreneurship, and I feel like there are a lot of women doing the same thing, because I talk with a lot of women on my Substack and on my community. Is the same thing, is we have a business that we start, we don't see the result, and I could it myself, even when I start to see the result, I start to have attract a client daily, I start to have the community that I really want, that I really love. But I remember is I was thinking that I am not enough. I was thinking that I need to know more, And I was thinking that I was not enough. So what I do is I was spending hours on social media, try to find the best hook, try to find the best structure of my carousel or the reel, and try to emulate, because I was thinking, if she have the thing, if I do the same thing as her, I will have the client, I will have that. So what I did, I don't have that. So what I did is I is buying like a quick fix courses, is how to create good content, how to create good carousel, how to create a good offer, how to have more visibility, is always the quick fix that I buy. That is not a long-term membership, or it can be like a membership. So I am outside, as you know. It can be a membership that I stay forever, that I know what they are saying. I was looking, but I was not applying, because I was thinking I am not enough. It's not that, because it was not me. It was like I avoid to see what is happening in my reality, in my 3D reality, try to romanticize what I have, try to see that my success is enough, that my client wants. But I was seeking a validation to save my business, because I was thinking I need to know what is happening in their business. I need to know what is the strategy, because I know that the strategy that I have is not enough. And I can guarantee you, is not wrong. And let's face it, it's true. All strategy work. I know that you hear a lot about that, but it's true. All the strategy work. But what is not working is using the strategy as something to save your business, and after complain and spend hour and hour spending time, try to figure out what is the best hook, try to figure out what is in the place of fear. I don't say that you don't need to do market research. I don't say that you cannot take inspiration. It's not true, because we take inspiration from everywhere. I just saying that if you take all the courses around fear, because you don't have that, and you compare your result from this amazing coach, she have 50k per month, this Michigan have 1 million in 1 month, I can guarantee you will don't make the result, except if you know who you are and you can translate what you learn. But if you don't know who you are and you don't know how to translate, and you are just emulated, and you are just saying, oh, when I start to create content, I will just spend an hour to say what I want to say, I can guarantee you will don't succeed, and you will be in the coping mechanism, which is you will avoid what you are saying. And when I say to all my clients, is the problem is you don't know who you are, you forget who you are not grateful of the success that you want, because people tell you want a six-figure business. But what is the mean for you? And you need to come back on what you really want. What is the mean for you to have this successful business? And from people, it's just to have high ticket client and just have 6. And this client pay 1,000 and 1,000 of money. For some clients, they don't want to work with one-to-one, and they want to have the freedom. So what they do, they sell online courses. Some people love to talk with people, love to have the interaction. So what they do is they do a combination of both, of courses, of membership, of mini-mind, mastermind, and high ticket. Some people don't like to do that, they just want to do a retreat. So what is the mean for you? Sorry, I am near the scene, so you can hear the boat. And what is mean for you to be successful? And I can guarantee you don't know who you are, because when you are a child, and this one I am staying for that, because people telling me no, it's not true. It's true, because when I talk with people, it's the same thing. Is because you are not in the 5 connection of femininity, which is abundance, environment, mindset, feminine energy, and your relationship with your body. I can guarantee you one of these or multiple of these are impaired when you are child. It can be that you don't feel love, you need to earn money to have some affection for your parents, or your environment it was so hard that you lack something, you don't feel abundant, you think that money is so hard to make that you are thinking that you need to have something more value than you, more value than your story, is for that you're making extra hard by buying these courses that don't fulfill you and really help you to transform your business. And no one is talking like this. Everyone telling you need to be consistent. Everyone telling you need to invest in yourself. And I remember I was fucking consistent. Yes, of course, there are some months I was not posting like every day, but I am fucking consistent. I invest in myself like a ton of money. But I was thinking just investing in myself, it was just in my business and not in myself. And it's for that I guarantee you, if you don't have the business that you want, it's because you don't work on your mindset. You don't work in your success. You don't know who you are, and you're just investing in all the strategies that you already know, that you are afraid to apply because you are thinking, my result is not enough. And I'm here to tell you, your result is enough. Even it's just to stay at home and raise your kid, because some women want to have that. Some women want to know how to raise their kid because they don't know. They are, for example, the kids are so insane and they cannot control them, and they want to have someone help them. And you have this technique that you went from a child that is very disturbed, very energetic, don't listen to you, to a child that is listening to you. You spend time with you, you spend quality life, and it completely changed. Some people want to buy this teaching. It can be just, even if right now you don't have a six-figure business, but you know all these things about the strategy because you learn so much. People want to know how to create even a carousel on Canva. And sometimes we need to stop to looking outside. People are telling us what is, oh, I need to have a six-figure business. I need to have NZY client, or Y, sorry. It's not Y in English, it's Y. Y client, or a million clients to be valued as I am the base and the queen of what I'm doing. And I'm thinking I am a queen. I am a queen to help you to transform your emotional story in cash money. I am the queen. I'm sorry to say that, because all my clients who do that are triple or multiple by 10 their result. I have one client come to me, and she just have one client. She was making less than 100 euro, and after 1 month she went to 50 or 70 euro per month to 3K per month. Another client went for me, come to me, she don't make a lot of money, she was making 10 euro per month, and after working with me, she make 5K in 1 month. Why? It was not about the community. She one have less than 2,000 followers. The other one have less than 1,000 followers. But working with me, because we take her story and we are like, I know who you are. You are hiding something. I can guarantee you sometimes it's not that you don't have it, because you don't see, because your environment, you don't feel enough in your body, because you see so much skinny woman success, and you see, oh, I am too big or too old, or maybe it's because your environment tell you, oh, it's not enough, or I don't have enough an aesthetic. So what you do, you are binging on the social media, on the society, on eating enough, on, for example, maybe even spending hours with people, helping people, without be paying, because you are thinking, I am not enough. This one is also a form of abundance, because you are thinking, why I need to be paid? This thing is normal. No. If you want to be a six-figure business, and even right now, if you have a client, I have one client who have the client, and she want to yes, I am ready to be beyond 10K. I am ready to go beyond. And the main issue was she was afraid to invest in herself in something that is outside the strategy and combine the mindset, because of course you need to work on your road with me. I'm sorry, you need to, I am not a therapist, but you need to work on why you are blocked right now. And she come with me, she tell me, I want to share this story, I want to close this offer that I am not fulfilled anymore. It was the old version of me, but I'm so scared because I have 10 people, but these people don't show up, they are not my dream client, but with that I make 5K per month. I say okay, so let's do another offer, and I will guarantee you at the end of the day you will make more money, and I'm telling you that you will close these people. You will say to these people, I'm closing this offer, I love you, and if you want to continue with me, this is my deal. And she went for 20K per month. Why? And she did that, and 50 of these people are waiting for her to raise, and she was like, oh, thank you so much, I want more, but I was so scared to ask you. And what she did, she increased the leadership of their client. Of course she lost some client, of course, but it was not their dream client. So she was like, okay, yes, I'm scared, I'm happy, but my dream client wants that. And is this client, they want an 11 version. It was not that they don't have money, because they are paying other people, but they are just waiting for her to say, I am the leader, I want to talk about this, and I want more from you. And when she did that, she doubled her income, and right now I'm sure before the end of the day she will have 50K per month. And for me, I was like, I cannot say what I want to say because I don't have 1,000 people. I cannot say what I want to say because I don't have this amount of money. I cannot say what I want to say, and it's not true. Is a society telling you that you are not allowed to say what you want to say because you don't have that? It's time to change. You need to stop to copy, see what you really like in life, and it comes from that in your 5 connection of your community. You need to work on abundance, feminine energy, mindset, your relationship with the body, and your environment, to see how beautiful you are. Because I can guarantee you, if you don't have the business that you want, is because the habit that you have is not help you to make the change that you really want. I will give you an example. If you want more examples of that, you just need to come to my Substack. Is a place to be. It's on fire, and if you want more, you can work with me in one-to-one. You just need to DM me on my Instagram, and I can help you with that. So one thing that I will give you, for example, it was, for example, if you are scared to show confidence on camera, people will tell you you just need to practice and do the same thing over and over. And for me, it's not that simple, because when you are shy like me and you are scared, it's not just to be on camera and be confident, because of course you can do the same with only people without not the face. What I say to all my clients, it depends on what you want, but you can be successful without or showing your face. But when you don't show your face, you need to bring emotion and everything. So if you even don't do that, is because you are scared about something. Maybe you are not confident in your body, maybe you don't like your environment, and it came from your insecurity. Why are you hiding? Why you don't like to show something? For me, I am not showing in camera sometimes is because I feel big on camera. So what I did to feel big is my coping mechanism is eating. I can continue to eat and feel that, oh, it's my fault, we don't make money, or all the stories that I make in my head, and I know that is not true, it's just my mind. Or I can change my habits and start to eat on my health and start to grow to understand why I'm avoiding to be what I know that I can be, or just continue and complain. But as a true queen, I'm sorry, I am not here for the small win. So what I will do is I will start to eat and spend time to look other people and start to be myself. And what happened? I am losing weight. I am talking with other people as a leader that I am, and I start to make money. And I feel like that sometimes people are just telling you that you just need to go to be confident and just show up, but they already have confidence. They just say no, but they have. When you are not confident, camera is more something that just you just need to go to over and do the same thing over and over, or you just need to invent a mask or something. Is more deeper than that. Is came about who you are, and if in outside you get criticized or no. And I can guarantee you some people who are not confident camera and don't like themselves is because they are always criticism when they are child or with the husband. And we can see a ton of story about that because they are shy people, introvert people online. They are making a ton of money. They don't show themselves, but they are making a ton of money. They show their personality, but you don't see their face. So what is the story that you tell you in yourself to say, it's not for me? So yeah. So I hope that you love this episode. I really enjoy to do that. I feel like it's really raw, it's really vulnerable, but I feel like it need to be here because I feel like people are thinking that yes, it's just strategy. And if you invest in yourself, because I know you invest in yourself, you love that, you love everything in yourself. But for me, you are not my client if you just invest in yourself in business. You need to invest in yourself in your health, in your fitness, in your skincare, in your business beyond the strategy. Because if you don't fuel and you only invest in strategy, I can guarantee you it's because you don't feel fulfilled in your life, and it's so difficult for you to say, my transformation is just to have time to work on mastery. Of course, I don't live in Bali, but working near my lake is grateful. And for me, that I feel like, of course, I want to live abroad. I don't like to live in Paris. People love, but it's not for me. But what I like is talking with you guys near the scene and say, oh my God, I am so lucky. And this is my transformation. And some people want to have my transformation. I have a podcast where people are down low and share my thoughts. And it's a transformation. Yeah. So I hope that you enjoy. See you. Don't forget to be your own true, and see you the next time.